everybody. Welcome to the early stalker version of SecurityGuideTV.com. In case you're up early following me, which some of you are, and I know it, we're going to do a couple little extra interviews here with my good pal, Mr. Sean Ahrens of AEI Engineering.
Yep.
.com.
Affiliated Engineers.
Affiliated Engineers. Now, we only put up one of your acronyms, CPP, Certified
Yes.
Protection Professional. What are the other titles you have?
All right, so CSC is Certified Security Consultant.
Right.
And then also I've got, well, they don't really offer it anymore, was the BSCP, Building Security Consulting Professional. And that's not longer offered, which was a really awesome designation.
Well, what's weird about that is you've been. By the way, Sean has helped me out here at ASIS, and he's my BA, my broadcast associate, as we like to call you.
Yeah, right.
Right, and doing
Lackey. Yeah.
doing a good job. Now, what's ironic about that statement about the building stuff is every giant company you've talked to, what are they doing? Building enterprise security, turnkey. It's all about the giant building. It's all one unit, and then they're taking the buildings and they're making it the smart city.
Yep.
So it's weird they got rid of that. But anyway, now tell us what you guys do at AEI.
So Affiliated Engineers is a large mechanical firm specialized in mission critical infrastructure as well as hospital security and what have you. So, and I basically help their clients, facilitate security programs.
Now, I'm not kidding when I say this. This is not a bro fest or a bromance or anything like that. Sean, he's one of the smartest guys, if not the smartest guy I've ever met in security, because you just have this giant, broad sense of how it is all integrated together and how it works. And you look at it at 30,000 feet.
Yep.
So we talk about stuff all the time. By the way, we're launching a morning show pretty soon. You can watch it on Security Guide TV on live stream. We've done about 5 shows already. And the reason I started with Sean is because if we start talking about stuff on the phone, it's like, did you hear about that? And we go, no, you know what's going to happen next? And then we do these little discussions. And a year later, it's the next big thing.
Yeah.
It always seems to happen that way.
There's so much stuff going on right now, Chuck. I think the security news really provides a platform to really identify some things for security professionals they may not be aware of that will affect decision making in the future. I mean, like we were talking about the Mercury buyout, from
that's
HID.
Right. That's right.
That is huge.
Right.
And, for those that understand that platform and the challenges behind it and what that means from a strategic standpoint, there's some big thoughts in the future of where we're going to go with our systems.
Now, you got to help me out on this. We came up with 5 days a week. It's going to start early in the morning, like 7 Pacific, 9 Central. We're doing Manic Monday.
Yep.
So Manic Monday is about stories that have an emotional impact. A lot of different things can come in there. Not every story is emotional, but these are things that are going to piss you guys off. You're going to say, what? That doesn't make any sense. That's our Manic Monday story. It's just going to be less than 10 minutes.
Yep.
So you can catch it on your phone as you're going to work, put it on your phone and play it. We have Terrorist Tuesday.
Yep.
And that's going to be terrorism-related issues. Very broad, though, in a broad sense.
Yeah, we're looking at everything. Domestic, international.
Exactly.
Yep.
And we might call somebody a terrorist that, you might not think it is, but that's how we're looking at it. Now, Wednesday's Workplace Wednesday, and we're going to do workplace violence issues with that.
That's right.
That's going to have domestic violence components to it because about 40% of all workplace violence shootings involve a domestic violence component. So if your boyfriend or girlfriend's pissed off, your chances are 40% you're going to get shot at work.
That's right.
Then we have Cyber Threat Thursday. We're going to bring in all the cyber stuff. Now, for my physical security friends, and you know this is true, they're already an appliance on the network and they don't know it.
Oh, absolutely.
They think,
IoT is the new term. And
And
understanding that you've got edge devices and servers and what have you, and how that affects the security program is huge.
And you got to get it. We had a couple interviews this week where we talked about, we had to call it physical security to get to that part of the industry. It's really not. It's all part of the same thing. So that's going to be something that you physical security people need to watch. Don't tune me out on Cyber Thursday because Cyber Threat Thursday.
Yep.
And then it's Snafu Friday. All right, Situation Normal all effed up on Friday. And
that was your making, by the way.
That was my making. It was pretty good. Yeah.
That was good. I like that.
And this is
military.
This will be stories that are involving things that your head just can't get around.
Yeah.
And you say, what?
Well, like the bomb we talked about in defusing Germany, the 4,000-pound bomb.
Found a bomb.
Yeah.
It's for more.
And you got to evacuate 60,000 people.
Right.
That's easy. Let's do that.
Yeah, it's going to be things where something went horribly wrong in security. Maybe a debriefing. We're going to try and learn from it, from that kind of thing. So we're looking forward to that. It's going to be the Security Guy News. I forgot to say that.
Yeah.
We have a new website, security.news.com. That's going to forward you right to our daily briefings. All right. So after that shameless plug, let's get back to what you guys do. Give me an application. I'm a client. I come to you. I say, Sean, I have this convention center.
Yep.
And I got a lot of problems with theft happening. What are you going to do for me?
Well, I think it's basically having an analysis of the environment and see what factors are creating that theft to occur.
Well, the environment, that's good. Not just start with the building, right?
You always have to look at the environment.
City
With any threat assessment, crime risk. I mean, you build a building, in Oklahoma, that's in the middle of nowhere, and that same building in the city of Chicago, totally different threat exposure.
That's true, right?
Your cows are your big threat in Oklahoma.
That's right.
Attack cows, it could happen.
Right.
And then in the inner city of Chicago, you could have everything from domestic violence, workplace violence, just the gang-related issues and what have you. So different dichotomy.
The other part of your business, the Affiliated Engineers, give us a background on that company and what they do and how they brought in this physical security component.
So, Affiliated Engineers, large mechanical engineering firm. They basically
been around a long time.
Yeah, been around a long time, privately owned. You have 35 principals essentially, and they lead, thought leadership in mission critical, healthcare and university and campus, right? And so one of the challenges right now we see with campuses and with healthcare and what have you is directly around workplace violence, security issues. It really comes down to what I've always said, it's a 1% issue, right? Until it happens. And then
that's a good way to look at it. Yeah.
And when it happens, you got a 90% headache.
Right.
A good example would be what happened with Equifax. Although it's not a physical security, it was a 1% issue potentially. No one was really considering it.
Right.
And now all of a sudden you're like, holy cow, what have we done, right? So these are the factors that I kind of bring in and really add value to Affiliated Engineers as clients to support them in broader programming elements that other mechanical firms may not be able to offer. So it's a turnkey solution for them.
Excellent. Sean Ahrens, CPP, and a bunch of other acronyms I can't pronounce. AEI Engineers, that's aei.eng.com, correct?
Yep.
All right, we'll see you on the web, and thanks for helping out here at ASIS 2000.
Before we get out,
let's
do a shout out for this article, which I think is somewhat important.
Shameless plug. Here we go. Let's do it.
Shameless plug. So this is was published.
Put your mic up here.
That was published in Security InfoWatch. It's something that I feel passionately about, and it's entitled "Adapt or Die," and it talks about functional risks. Functional risks within a security organization that we're not really even considering. And it really talks about, generating ROI within your organization and adapting to a new business environment.
Cover story.
Yeah.
I got on the cover of this magazine years ago for my the database and the detective. I remember my first submission for an article I got on it. That's very, very proud of you. Very good.
Yeah.
Adapt or Die. Excellent. All right, so check that out. The latest version of Security Magazine. It used to be called
Security InfoWatch. It's Security Technology Executive.
Yeah.
Yep.
Excellent. Very good. All right. We'll be back here for our first live show about 10 o'clock with some of our vendors here. These are just some pre-shows. So we'll see you in a few minutes here on SecurityGuideTV.com.